Okay, BBPN and guest here. BBPN Season 9. We're back in bloody action there. Round 2 indeed has started up here. So we have all the new divisions all divided up in there. 3 classic divisions and then, of course, the Hooligan division. And you can always tell we're going to do Hooligan division there because they always get their special intro. Because they're all special. That's what their mums have said for years. Right, so we're going to go out there, going to take a look at one of the good divisions there. As you might have seen by the reviews, it is a bloody one. And let's see what happens this week. Alright, Constable Ed back on the job here. He's been looking forward to this one for a while because, well, let's face it, this here, the Pussy Division here promises. What do you mean it's the Pussy Division? It takes a pounding and just keeps on coming. That's the entire division summed up in a nutshell here. And yes, here it is. Probably one of the most expected games already here. Immediately the first round. And it's not just the dwarf on dwarf heart action. Yeah, I know, there's a bunch of you perverts all there, all waiting for the dwarf-on-dwarf action. Because let's face it, say it, you all love dwarves, don't you? Anyway, that's enough of that there. Alright, let's take a look here at what the two firms have here to present. As Vault covered so spectacularly here. Yeah, you do indeed have, it looks like, yep, God Mania versus Khemri. It's going to be an interesting one. And everyone's going to get a reroll here. You get a reroll. You get a reroll. Everyone gets a reroll. Might not be the best thing ever, but you know what? They'll take it. And here we are on our way here. Khemri has reviewed 4 rerolls coming in. Meanwhile, 4 rerolls have the fame. And they even have a wizard for this one here. Someone actually go, oh, do they need it? The dwarves! What do they need a wizard for? Well, apparently, according to Hammer Time, they need it for all kinds of things. Marvelous things, incredible things. You wouldn't believe the things they need it for. That becomes a whole expression in its own right here. Alright, dwarves. Well, so far, push may push you here, and the Khemri are having a bit of problem early. No, seriously, it looks like they're having a bit of a problem, but don't worry. Here's the plan, and you can tell what the plan is. They're going to foul for great justice, and they're going to keep on fouling until the dwarves run out of players here. However, do remember, Constable Ed is watching things very carefully. We will see how much of a difference he makes in this game here. Khemri, of course, redeploying here. Smart, solid play here. Yes, he's got the ball on the first try here. Absolutely wonderful idea. And now here it is, the foul that everyone was waiting for. There's the hit, there's the thick skull, and there, of course, is Constable Ed. No surprises. I did tell you Ed was doing this game there. He immediately catches the first foul. An immediate ejection. All it is, thick skull comes through. And now it's time for the dwarves to do a little bit of payback.
Attack this one!
Well, let's see how well they do here. Dwarves, now they've already got 1 playing advantage here, so they're just going to readjust the team here and force the Khemri to now fight uphill. This is the benefit of having so much bloody guard here. They can pick and choose the targets, shove the Khemri back, and they're going to force the Khemri to have to do something rash. And this is Khemri. Khemri don't do anything rash, do they?
Aye, sir!
Never. Well, hardly ever, but maybe in the hands of this brilliant coach, they might. Boom! That's what they wanted to do there.
Hulk! Smash!
Yeah, well, he's smashing as best he can there. He's got to hopefully get a removal. Even a KO, he will take at this point here. Khemri's aren't be beggars, let alone choosers at this point here. Any dwarven removal, if it's just a KO, they 100% will take here. Just do remember here, dwarves nicely thick-skulled, a lot of them there. So yeah, if you roll an 8, he stays on the field just like this lad did. Of course, he's living the high life. Yeah, he's definitely high as a kite there. Yeah, it's amazing what you can do with pipeweed these days. Alright, Khemri It's a bizarre way to look at it here, but the Khemri, you hate to admit it, might just barely, and this is a rare time, have Bill Bexley speed, for what little there is of it here, against the Dwarves. Your average Dwarf, of course, moving 4, the odd 5, and the occasional 6, and there ain't many of those either. Khemri, of course, they can shuffle down the field at a nice solid clip of about 5 or 6, with, of course, 4 on the tail end there. So, I hate to say it here, the Khemri are going to have to adjust their playstyle to, you wouldn't believe this, but this is going to be true, a speed game. Yeah, I didn't believe it either, but that's true.
Run, cowards!
Yeah, Khemri have got to figure out how to play a speed game. This is really not playing to their strength, is it there, lad? But like I said, it's the measure of the coach. Will they figure this one out here? Dwarves, of course, are going to be readjusting here. They're going to try and contain the drive. They've right now got the Khemri pretty plugged in here. Khemri might have the advantage of, everyone would say here, multiple Tomb Guardians, but this doesn't seem to be working. Oh, look at this. Absolutely brilliant. 2 red dice uphill. He gets them.
Get in my belly!
Yep. 2 red dice uphill, and he gets a POW and even gets the miracle takedown. This really has got the Khemri now in trouble here. And you can see here the Dwarves just preparing here to see how committed. Yeah, this coach should be committed, but here he is. You know, brave as ever, plowing through. That's what you wanted to see.
Damn, I'm good.
Unfortunately, yep, still alive, and yet the Khemri are just saying, eat the donkey dick of Anubis. Yep, if you're the Khemri at this point here, you've got no choice. You've got to blast through and try and score. There ain't stalling this one. That one went down a little wrong. Yeah, I know. I'm too sober, I swear. Oh, God, do you that? All right, here we go. Push me, push you here. Khemri definitely trying to find a way. This is where this one wizard's really throwing them off for a tilter here. No, I'm serious. The wizard's basically the biggest mess-up you've ever seen. It's because now every single drive here, every single play the Khemri have to consider, is something about to go wrong? And the answer is usually yes. Something is absolutely getting wrong. Look at all the GFIs here the Khemri are having to do here to keep repositioning their team players into what they hope is more optimism. So far, so good, though. No gerbils. Oh, look at this. Every which way but loose. They are doing everything. And there it is. There's the fireball. Down we go. Oh, that's beautiful.
Meetings.
Absolutely beatings. Yep, he even got a nice little hit there. Beautiful injury regeneration does fortunately kick in for the Khemri. But as you can see, 3 out of 4, the only one standing is the ball carrier. That's not bad at all, lads. That's not bad at all. In fact, that's the dwarven dream come true. He's all alone. Big fisting right there. And the dwarves, oh, they can make this one pay. In fact, you can see exactly what they're about to do. It's surf and turf time. Here we go. Tally ho, Jensen. He's got him nicely there.
This is my boomstick!
Well, the ball bounces free, and now some of the Dwarves, if they want to risk it here, can dodge out and actually grab the ball. The Dwarves might be looking at a defensive touchdown here. He makes the dodge, easily makes the play, and and that's where he's going to go. What do you mean you're so upset? You didn't get to kill anything. Yes, I know, he decides to stay right there. And here's why. He could have actually made this huge long dodge if he wanted to, but he doesn't want to risk it there. No, he really doesn't want to risk it just in case the Khemri get a little clever. So he figures that's the safest place to be. It's a hell of a gamble, lads. I'll be the first to say it. That's a hell of a gamble. Might just work, though. It's so crazy here. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. You could stick a fox on it and call it a tail. Absolutely. I mean, that's not the expression. Absolutely, that's the expression. 2 dice, solid poo. It's only a push, and he fails for the second time there. That is absolutely terrible for the Khemri.
Crap!
Yeah, absolutely. You can hear the swearing and the insults here. Khemri not getting anywhere here, and they're already now fighting a downhill battle. Alright, solid hit here. Dwarves trying to rescue the ball carrier. An odd situation for the Dwarves here. Trying to rescue a ball carrier. So far, so good. gets the solid punch here, but the problem is he's still not getting out of the situation very easily. Alright, here we go. Blitz is through. Now is he going to try and dodge out? Where the hell are you going? There's an end zone. Oh, good lord.
I don't drink anymore. Of course I don't drink any less either.
Yeah, that's true. He's not drinking anything right now. He's drinking the good stuff at this point here. Go, you little bastard, go. Unbelievable. Khemri now in a mad scramble, and it's the weirdest situation you've ever seen. See, this is now where the Dwarven gambles paid off. Double skulls here. Khemri, well, they're with the reroll, and now they've got no choice but to risk a crazy dodge. And this is absolutely the last thing they want to do. Big kick, big punch. Still can't get anything in there.
Dun, dun, dun.
And there you saw it. Double fail out of all things, the dodge. He can't get out. Oh dear.
Oh my.
And this has become a total disaster. The mummies don't know what they're doing. Meanwhile, the dwarves are on their way, running like flying.
Time to go.
Yep, time to go indeed. He is gone off the camera. In fact, he can probably wait all to the turn 8 before he scores. Hooty-hoo indeed here. Dwarves keeping the scrum going here. Well, now, the entire idea... Big hit right there.
Brilliant.
The entire idea now of the Dwarves here is now completely to contain all the Khemri team right here. I'm serious. The remaining 10, well, there's double skull. Well, that's going to happen eventually there. There he goes. Gets the reroll there. Gets a nice hit. Gets a takedown there. And that's all he needs. Dwarves, it's all now about containment. They don't care about most of this Khemri squad now. It's all containment. Push me, push you here. Keeps the mark here. Meanwhile, one die here. Dwarves getting a bit shaky, risking the one die blocks here. But so far, you know, risk is being the business here. 2 red dice, and you can see his logic to it. He can't risk this lad getting a miracle dodge. But then he doesn't follow up either. So, basically defeats the purpose of why he was doing that there.
I drink, I get drunk, I fall down. No problem.
Exactly. Well, that's how dwarves think about everything here these days. Alright, now, Khemri. Is there a way to rescue this? Well, it's going to take a bloody miracle here. They don't have break tackle, but hopefully they got break dwarves. That would work just fine here. Problem is they're not breaking any dwarves. The only one they got close to, Ed called them on. Khemri still beating away here, trying to get somewhere here. Meanwhile, there we go. Khemri, just, they've got nothing. Absolutely nothing here. Alright. Mellow down. Hey, tough audience today. I know, this was a huge matchup everyone's looking forward to, but the Dwarves, just by some cunning play and trusting in Constable Ed, have so far dominated the Khemri here. Charge! Boy, are they ever dominating the Khemri here. As you can see here, quick little review. Yep, they've got themselves 1 ejection and, of course, 1 regeneration here. Yeah. Woohoo! They got that one there.
Guns don't kill people. I do!
Oh, well, we can sing the song. Let's see, does he regenerate? But that is a huge casualty. Yep, 2nd regeneration right there. Broadcast booth. Vicky, that is the only thing keeping the Khemri team in this game. They've now regenerated twice. But that doesn't stop them there.
I can't drink anymore.
What are you trying to do? Stay sober. What for? Big hit. Another big punch here. Khemri absolutely getting devastated up and down the field here. If it wasn't for the regenerations, Khemri would be right out of this game already here. But turn 7, Khemri still trying to figure out, is there any way to save the situation? Well, there's a miracle, but they're going to have to risk, yeah, they're looking for a 6 or a 5 here on a miracle dodge. And there's the immediate fail. He's going to try it again here.
Overtime.
No, that doesn't work.
Fortune doesn't favor fools.
Absolutely doesn't work. Well, what do you expect? You're going for a miracle here, and so far, it's not happening. You can see it there. Remember, AG1, they're looking for 5s. He's not finding it. Meanwhile, Dwarves back to work again here. He's stunned! I'm sorry, lad! That's all you get is a stun! How about that one there?
I've got the beast in my sights!
Yeah, you've got beast in your sights, alright. And meanwhile, the dwarves just keep on pummeling. Right now, the dwarven frustration is they can't get anything to stick. All they've got is an ejection, thank you, Ed. And they've gotten 2 casualties, both regenerated. So they're absolutely frustrated at this point here. They can't get anything to stick. Mind you, if they can actually get the touchdown in there, 1-0, that will stick. That will stick like greased lightning. And there's an expression you're going to have to go looking up there. All right, here we go. Khemri, turn 8. Well, this they're not getting back anytime soon here. Burning the reroll. Finally takes someone down. And they can't break the armor either here. Yeah, we did say this was a nasty division here. And you're seeing why. Meanwhile, more summoning, pummeling.
Enough of this chit-chat.
Yep, yeah, enough of the chit-chat. They just want to kill something. How about you? No, push me, push it. They'd love to get rid of the strength 4. They would delight in getting rid of them right now. And that is the plan here. Big block, big takedown, big nothing here. Yep, so far it is a massive attrition. Hoof and paw stomping battle here. And right now, Dwarves absolutely still keeping the game in control here. But like I said, we've got a whole nother half of Blood Bowl to play after this one here. But the Khemri are going to be definitely off the game. Khemri have to indeed play something they're not used to. Hyper-aggression. Alright, big punch. Another big takedown here. And yeah, here we go. It's time to finally score this one in there. Dwarves finally on the board. Defensive touchdown, 1-0. Well, there you go. In one hell of an intense game here. Score 1-0 for the Dwarves. This halftime, of course, being brought to you by triple distilled Paddy Irish Whiskey. How else can you broadcast the BBPN unless you're completely drunk? Triple distilled Irish whiskey. Whew. A lot of work by the Dwarves to make that drive work. A hell of a lot of work. But you can see it there. Both teams definitely had to readjust their play styles. And the Dwarves, absolutely surgical. Well, we're trying to start at different times here. We're having to actually, work around everyone else around here in the household. And, Winston decides to do its stupid business sometimes in there. Normally, I would like starting at the normal time in there, but, according to the wife, got to readjust a bit. At least until we get the casting room done there. Yep, that's a thing being done around here. A craft and cast room. What do you mean word is today it's a double header? Could be. Dwarves, alright, still. Solid 11 players. As you can see, nothing done to either team. But here we go. Oh, well... Ed's decided to step in and he's going to do the work.
Get over
here! And there goes Ed. Gets a thick skull there and gets a stun over there. 2 stuns, I guess, since sick and tired of this already. Alright, Dwarves, time to get to work here.
I like my beer like I like my women. Stout and bitter.
Explains a lot about the Dwarves, doesn't it there? Alright, Dwarves, readjusting here. 1-0, massive advantage in their favour at this point here. Khemri, like I said, the coach is up to it here, but he's going to have to play a style he's not used to. Very aggressive suddenly with the Khemri. They can't be passive in this. They've got to try and force the turnover. That's going to be tricky, especially when you don't have enough block. Got that one right there.
Boomstick!
That's what he calls the gun show. Absolutely here. Dwarves keeping it all nice and real here. Alright, easy control of the Calico. Moves forward here. Dwarves would love to make this 2-0. They would, absolutely. But, you know what? 1-0 still looks just fine here. Khemri. Normally, like I said, a normal Khemri team at this point here If the score was the other way around, we'd just hold the line and force the Dwarves to get to work. But 1-0 Dwarves, Khemri absolutely have to change the nature and pace of this game here. And so far, nothing's working. Lad, you needed to follow that one up there. You can't be passive about this. You've got to be scrumming. But like I said, this is the problem here. Khemri down 1-0, now on the defense here. This is a very unusual situation for a Khemri squad to be in here. No, I'm serious. This is a very bizarre situation here. And they're dealing with Dwarves. Any other team? There's all kinds of different things they could do here. But they're facing Dwarves. So they're very used to the Dwarves being extremely conservative. So they're not really adjusting either, are they?
Howly doody!
Yeah, I know. They're really not. At least not yet anyway here. They're helping the Dwarves come to them. Oh well, famous last words. We'll see how well that works out for you here. Big push me, push you here. Dwarves, well, there's your opening if you want it. Question is, do they take it? You know what? The Dwarves aren't eager to take this one here. Like I said, 1-0. That is a big advantage in their favour here. If they can maybe get rid of a Tomb Guardian here, then absolutely pour it on, lads. Meanwhile, the Khemri here, the only guess you've got is right now they're waiting for these two to get back in the game here. I don't know about that, lad. You might have wanted to force the issue more. Bye-bye!
Help me!
Well, help me, help you, but the problem is all you get is stuns. And like I said, none of the injuries have stuck here. Fails the Dauntless, doesn't care. Push me, push you still. Straight into a gerbil. Oh dear.
Aye.
Well, he's going to try that again there. Makes the Dauntless, gets the power on the second try here. And there we go. Boom. Gave him the kiss of fistings. Lots and lots of fistings. Oh, well, didn't work though. But you know what? He's happy with that one there. The Dwarves do continue to advance down the field here. Khemri, now as you can see here, quick little readjustment here, trying to get into a better position here. Well, anything beats the back of a Volkswagen the way this game's going. Tucks in. All right. Khemri now having to try and slam the wall, as they call it here. And we all know how well slamming the wall can really work. You better hope you've got durability. Well, unfortunately, this is Dwarves, and these Dwarves are living up to being Dwarves. They brought their A game and their armor today, because they are holding up strong so far. They might be getting knocked down, but as you've seen, the worst they've had is a stun so far. Sid's done more damage to them so far this game. That's saying something. Mind you, Sid's done more damage to the Khemri. Alright, here we go. Khemri, as you can see, no surprises here. He's going right back to the whole job. See if that works.
Thanks for standing still, wanker.
And yep, you got it. Still not working, lad. It's still not working. Now he's trying. But, you know what? He needs a removal. Meanwhile, there he goes.
Ah, you're nice.
Yeah, he might be nice, but unfortunately he's only stunned. This is going to be one hell of a weird game, isn't it there? Like I said, Dwarves, well, they're not really getting things smashing open either. But again, 1-0 advantage here. Khemri, as mentioned, seriously need to readjust their strategy here. They need to slam the wall. Problem is, the wall is Dwarves. Dwarves, once again, re-advancing back here. There we go. That might be the first error of the game there. Right into a frenzy trap. And he gets away with it.
Guns don't kill people. I do!
That might have been the first dwarf mistake of the entire drive. Now he's going to Troll Slayer way out of position. But 2 red dice does not fail. That might be the only lucky thing he's gotten so far here. Let's see if this dwarf survives. Well, it's not the other dwarf team. Otherwise, I would give any odds for this Troll Slayer surviving. All right, here we go. Big kick, big takedown right here. Khemri praying, like I said, they're praying for even a KO at this point. And they can't even get that here. Slamming the wall here. Here he goes. Over the top, full speed ahead. He's going to try and take this one here. And rolls 1 and 9. Has to re-roll that one there. Well, he's going to try again here. And still no work. Oh, you gods. They're just not getting anywhere here. Khemri, though, not giving up here, but he does see every turn ticking away. It's just one turn closer here. Alright, well, we're going to try this again. This time with 50% more cowbell. Does he get the Troll Slayer this time? Can't even break the armor. Oh dear.
Destroyed.
Yeah, that's how he feels today, yeah. He feels like he is being destroyed. And meanwhile, back in one more time. There's the punch. Gets the easy takedown there. Sends the poor lad flying, but don't worry. He's still alive. Of course he's still alive there. Yeah, I know. They're trying. They're trying. Big block takes him down there.
Sloppy.
I wouldn't exactly call them those sloppy. Maybe that's a better way to call it. I don't know. It really is. But the Dwarves get the Dauntless here. Rerolls again here. The Troll Slayers are going all out, trying to take something out here. It's like battle of futility between the two teams here. But with the Dwarves up 1-0, they're having a great time. Hooty-hoo, you've tuned in one hell of a game here. Dwarves battling it out here. They're up 1-0 versus the Khemri in one hell of an interesting division. Meanwhile, another big punch here. One die. Does get it. Gets the takedown. So far, the one thing that's kept the Khemri in the game here is they've made every regeneration roll. Problem is, what's keeping the Dwarves in here? Very surgical play and only one mistake. And they didn't pay for the one mistake. Here we go. Khemri. Finally!
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
And you just saw it right there. You just saw it. Yeah, he apothecaried the KO to keep the Dwarf on the pitch. He apothecaried the KO. That's how this game is going here. He's keeping every player on the pitch as long as possible. Is that taking a hell of a gamble? Maybe. We're about to find out, aren't we there? Well, then again, nothing else has worked here for the Khemri. Over the top he goes here. Tomb Guardian makes all the GFIs. Gets it and double skulls. Rerolls that one there. Gets a better hit. Gets a takedown here. But again, the Khemri need the ball back. They're down 1-0 at this point here. This is not helping the situation at all here. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Push me. Push you here. And the Dwarves continue. Yeah, I totally agree. This is how you end up with dead Dwarves. But you can see how critical the game is getting here at this point here. The Dwarves just keep slugging it out here because every Dwarf still on the field is keeping this game tight and secure here. Turn 13 here. Dwarves still fighting with a 1-0 lead here. One die. Once again, gets away with it. Big punch. Got him!
How are you?
He's stunned, that's how are you. And now, Troll Slayer dives in. Troll Slayer's absolutely carrying heavyweight all game. And finally, if the Dwarves want it, they finally have a hole. And they're not taking it. Nope, they're absolutely not falling for it. Yeah, I remember I fell for it once. Oh, look at this here. Fails the Dauntless, 2 red dice, and he gets it again. Unbelievable.
For Iron Forge!
Nothing is going totally wrong for the Dwarves here. Anytime they get stuck in a red die situation, they never fail it. They have yet to fail a single red die situation. They've been in about how many now? 3, 4? Haven't failed a 1. This has got to be getting pretty frustrating here for the Khemri. As you see here, Khemri down to 1 reroll here. They finally see the only opportunity they're ever going to get here. They get the push, they get the mark. Now they've got to swarm it in and slam the wall as hard as possible here. It's the only way they're going to make it in here. All right, here we go. Big hit, big takedown. Unfortunately, you need to be following these up. You cannot be just sitting these out here. There you go. Follows that one up there. Gets the guard in here. Meanwhile, more Khemri slamming in here into the Dwarven wall here. Trying to do something. Big risk on the stand-up, but he's got no choice. He has to do it. He's got to try and stop this Dwarven advance somehow. Dwarves counter-attacking there. Yeah, that might be a dead Guardian. That might indeed be a dead Guardian. And the Dwarves see it. They can't resist. And he fails the Dauntless 2 red dice. And once again, it works for the 4th fucking time. Oh dear.
I'll take care of it.
He did take care of it. It wasn't the surf you were expecting, but it's not the skull out either. And the Khemri are out of KO, and they just can't fucking believe how much Nuffle is pissing on them at this game. Yeah, they're getting absolutely teabagged. Yeah, teabagged by Dwarves. They don't have far to squat, but it's definitely teabagging. Ball carrier gets the solid hit there, gets the blitz away, and he's going to tuck himself into a better... Well, he's trying to find somewhere to run to. It's not really Meanwhile down here. 5th time. And it continues the red die luck. He still does not fail a red die. Unfucking believable here.
Fire!
Yeah. God. If by this point here, if you're the Khemri coach, you've got to be just glaring at the dice arrays. You're waiting for an average result by this point here, and it's not happening here. Khemri continue pressing in, though. They're running out of turds. It's turd 14. They need to be able to force the situation now, because this is basically the last turn. After that, now it's gambling. They do get the surf, and that's all they get.
More dust, more ashes, more disappointment.
They finally get a surf, and absolutely nothing happens to the Troll Slayer. Remember, there's no Apothecary left for the Dwarves here, and they can't even get a result. And then, of course, down here, they won in 9, because of course they do.
Panda! Fucking shut up!
It's some days, the bear rips your face off. It really does. Alright, Dwarves, turn 15 here, fighting out of the pocket here. They're definitely highly contained. Oh, there's a double skull. Dwarves out of rerolls now, finally. But turn 15, is it enough? Dwarves standing the last remaining players up here. It is a brawl for survival here by the Dwarves. Remember, now Apothecary, the Dwarves did Apothecary a KO, of all things. And so far, that gamble is paying off. Gets a solid takedown here on a 1-die block. Runs back into the positions here. Strength 4, 2 dice into the Tomb Guardian. Shoves him along here. Ooh, that might have been a mistake, that one there. Might be. Meanwhile, Dwarf makes the dodge, comes running back, and then the other one makes a dodge. What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, that's how it feels like. Elder Receiver's the Tomb Guardian. It's the only option the Khemri have got left now. I'm serious, that's the Elder Receiver. Well, he's the alternate, but he's basically it. Khemri, turn the flank. This is the desperate play. They make a dodge. This is how desperate the game has gotten. 1 die. Push me. Push you. They can't even get... And he's even got the tackle. Can't get him. And now shoves him in here. He's trying everything.
You may fire when ready.
Everything he's got. And it's still not enough yet. 2 red dice uphill. Push me, push you. Well, he's got the dwarf trapped. Oh, this is going to be crazy here. Oh, dear.
We must overreact immediately.
Yeah, I know. It's definitely overreaction right here. Dwarves, desperation here. Turn 16. Desperately trying to save this young lad here. He's only 83. Save the young man. There we go. Creativity at its finest here. Chain push just to get something to work. It does. He's freed the dwarf up. Unbelievable.
Charge!
Yep, indeed it is. The dwarves just keep on rolling it up here. It is a miracle fight here by the dwarves. Well, he's got a pathway now, finally, and there he goes, running for his life.
There's me drink.
The drink's right there, and he's standing on it there. Dwarves keep on rolling it in. God, have we seen a clip up? Dwarves finally fail a 1-die block. Quit your whining, you stupid troll slayer. It has been a crazy game. Khemri, no rerolls left here. They've maybe got 1 desperate play left in the tank. Can they make it work? They're going to try. Look at the chain push. Absolutely brilliant here. He's got a blitz opportunity. He's trying to make this one work here. Big hit, big knockdown here. Here it is. It's all the marbles. It's a dodge, but that means the tackle gets a crack at him. He's going to try it again. 2 red dice uphill. He got him! He got him!
I need to hug a bunny. Right now!
Sigh. Just sigh. He finally does it. Right into the waiting, grubby hands of a dwarf. Down he goes. Fails that one there.
Sloppy.
Sigh. There you got it, lads. Not from lack of effort. God, what a game that one is. 1-0, your final score, and the Dwarves find a way to get the victory there. Khemri threw everything they had at the wall, and they just can't get it to work. As for the Dwarves, nigh fucking invulnerable seems to be the best description for you there. Alright, well, let's get that one out of the way there. We'll be back in about 10 minutes here with the second game. We're going to give you the courtesy of a double header for today. We'll see you very shortly, lads. Quickly grab something from the fridge and nuffle less your dice.